Okay, we're live. We're here at Pace Studio with Salt Cathedral, and they're going to play us a few songs this afternoon. Why don't we just go right in and talk about the first one? What's the first one about?
So this song we've never played it before. It's from our upcoming record, and it's called No Love. And we decided to play it today because, you just can't ignore what's going on right now with the world. And it's a little bit about, like, how about we treat each other as brothers and just dance and, like, kind of give in to what our body wants, which is just to, like, be happy. And that, we're happier when we do that than when we're, like, out hating or being jealous or killing each other. So that's kind of what this song is about.
Cool, whenever you're ready.
Tell me, when will we see our brothers stop killing each other like animals, like animals? Will you set me free? I'm your brother, and we look like each other. We're animals, we're animals. Come with me dancing, we'll find a way to follow our instincts and not be afraid of letting our bodies commit to what they are. Can we get a little closer? Turn up, set me free, set me free. Turn it up, I wanna feel the beat. Turn it up, set me free. Turn it up, I wanna feel the beat. Tell me, why would we much rather just look at each other like enemies in jealousy? If when you dance with me, you see I'm your brother. We can dance with each other incessantly in harmony. So won't you come with me dancing? We'll find a way to follow our instincts and not be afraid of letting our bodies commit to what they are. Can we get a little closer, closer? Turn it up, set me free. Turn it up, I wanna feel the beat. Turn it up, set me free. Turn it up, I wanna feel the beat. And if you're looking to fight me intermittently, all I got for you is bread and flowers. And if you're sitting beside me now, then let's embrace the love and live for each other. And if you're looking to bring me down, no, you won't find me at all. I'm coming over to dance with you, make your body flow. Come with me, darling, we'll find a way to follow our instincts and not be afraid of letting our bodies reveal their inner core. Can we get a little closer, closer? Turn it up, set me free. Turn it up, I wanna feel the beat. Turn it up, set me free. Turn it up, I wanna feel the beat. Turn it up, set me free. Turn it up, I wanna feel the beat. Turn it up, set me free. Turn it up, I wanna feel the beat.
It was awesome. Hey, so you guys have a full length coming out soon.
Yeah, our first full length.
And it's called Big Waves, Small Waves.
Yes.
And will you tell us a little bit about how you got to that title?
To the title? Well, it just signifies, like, a lot of things, I guess. For one, like, wave as, like, a movement, like the dynamic of it. So we kind of took a lot of inspiration in our neighborhood. We live in Bed-Stuy, and it's a predominantly Jamaican neighborhood. So we ended up listening to dancehall and reggae constantly, just through our windows. Like, we couldn't help it. It was leaking into the recordings, and we started writing more beats like that. And it just kind of felt very appropriate. And also the big waves, small waves, just kind of looking for a contrast. Our previous EP that we put out was called Umwelt, which is a word that means kind of like the individual experience of every person within their head, just their environment and their own experience. And we were trying to look for that in our past record, in the music, like, what is that sound I hear? What is that feeling that I feel? And with this record, it was more like about a grander thing, you know, a larger thing, what's going on in the world right now, what are we surrounded by, what is our life, not just kind of the artistic inner kind of mind. And I think that title for us represented the contrast from like big waves and small waves, and just the dynamic of how the world is, you know, we're New Yorkers, but we're Colombian, but what are we part of? We're part of something greater, we're part of a generation, we're part of a country, a nationality. So
yeah, I definitely see that.
It seemed appropriate.
Well, will you tell us a little about the next song you're going to play?
Yeah, the next song is called Fragments, and will be released on Wednesday, so we're really excited. This is the first time anybody's heard it. And it's about, I feel like I keep coming back to just kind of conflict, and it's about how when you create conflict, it just destroys you, like physically and emotionally. And so I came up with this thought of calibrating your love. So if you could imagine a world where everyone has like a dial button, and you could calibrate people's love to just like, because the question is why? It's the same as the other song we play. Like, why can't we just, you know, we see all these protests. We see, I don't know, people wanting to ban people for a certain religion or something. Like, why? It's sometimes more than whatever you can say about it, it's hard to understand why someone wouldn't like calibrate their love and be like, okay, I just want to be tolerant and loving. So that's what this song is about. When you shine away, my body crumbles down into fragments of small pieces. When you fight a war, your love trickles down, gets depleted, break me into fragments, hoping that you will greet me into balance, hoping you'll give in completely into fragments, hoping that you will greet me into balance, hoping you'll give in completely. Why you gotta take the Sorry, just eating a sip
No,
of tea.
do your thing. So on this album coming out, you have a couple of really cool collaborations. You worked with Lee Scratch Perry and Modest Yahoo on a couple tracks.
Yes.
How did you guys connect with both of them? It's really exciting.
Do you want to talk about it, Nico?
You have the mic.
Okay.
Who's gonna talk?
It was all Nico, really. He was like, we should try and collaborate. We also have Assassin. I don't know if you guys know Assassin. So we had a friend who was down from Antigua, and he knew a producer who worked with Assassin. And he was like, maybe I can try and hook you guys up. So we sent this song out, and we waited a bit and just kind of had to like constantly call. And then eventually we made it happen. It was like a long distance thing, but...
Yeah, I think essentially we were like very influenced by dancehall, reggae, and dub. And for us, the most important thing was to. Can you hear me? Well, I guess I'm gonna repeat myself again. Yeah. So like the album is influenced by a lot of reggae, dub, dancehall, and we wanted to pay homage to basically the people that have done it before us, and not doing any sort of cultural appropriation, more like an homage. So for us, it was very important to work with somebody like Lee Scratch Perry, as he's like one of the most incredible producers, like who like started like the remix and dub and a lot of things with Bob Marley, and again he's like just a creative genius, and so having him there is like a very exciting thing, and having also Assassin, he has done a lot of incredible stuff here for like a lot of crazy collaborations, but also he's a really very like a very important singer, like reggae singer and dancehall singer, and again Modest Yahoo I guess is like the bridge between all this kind of stuff here in America, and so it's really nice to have like three types of approaches to this music, and we're like the rookies of this kind of style, so we wanted to like basically it's our journey discovering this music, and we went to Jamaica and we experienced all kinds of parties and listening sessions and stuff like that. So I guess like the collaborations are like a product of our curiosity for that style.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's so cool that you got them after putting in the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Cool. Will you tell us a little about the next song you're gonna play?
Yeah, the next song is a song that we released last year.
Yeah.
It's called No Ordinary Man, and it's just a ballad about being scared and wanting to be the best person you can be, and just kind of not knowing where you're going, but like you kind of want to be good for another person. So wait, give me a sec. I can't like speak and then start singing. It's on to me and tell me what you're feeling. Tell me if this is real, and I promise you I'll be no ordinary man. 'Cause I am what I am, and I'm falling gracefully down this path I don't know. And I'm falling gracefully down this path I don't know. And I'm falling gracefully down this path. Hold on to me and tell me what you're feeling. Tell me if this is real, and vanish all my fears, and I promise you I'll be no ordinary man. 'Cause I am what I am, and I'm falling gracefully down this path I don't know. And I'm falling gracefully down this path I don't know. And I'm falling gracefully down this path. And I promise you I'll, and I promise you I'll, and I promise you, and I promise you, and I promise you, 'cause 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 I promise you, yeah, I promise you, 'cause 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 I promise you I'll be no ordinary man.
That was so great.
Awesome.
Yeah. So can you tell us where we can see you live, maybe in the area?
Yeah, we're playing on Friday in Brooklyn at Come On Everybody. And then we're playing February 28th again at Come On Everybody. So if anybody's around here in Brooklyn, these are
Awesome.
our upcoming shows.
Awesome. Well, we wish you luck with the album release, and we hope
Thank
you'll
you.
stop by again soon. Thanks so much for being here.
Awesome.
you,
Thank you
guys.
so much for having us. It's wonderful.